My little sister was so good. She was so good. Keeping her ego out of everything. Do you remember that one dude who went around converting Ku Klux Klan members? Do you remember that guy? I'll find him and put him in here. She was that guy, dude. Just like, uniter. Just no ego. Didn't take anything personally. I can't do that. I can't do that. Let's start out by talking about the first time I remember being treated differently because of the color of my skin. It was sometime in September. Was it September? It was the first day of school. I remember I was wearing a real cute dress. I go to school, have what I remember is a great normal day at school. I get on the bus. Oh, I'm so lying to you. This is second grade. This is second grade. I'm not lying through my pearly whites. Anyway, this is second grade because I had moved back from Arizona. That's when we were in the apartments. I've moved a lot, forgive me. Okay, so I'm in second grade. So I just moved back from Arizona. So I went to a school that was predominantly Hispanic. I don't know. I made an easy time making friends. I go from Peninsula, which is like my preschool, and it's like a very good mix, to Beaverton, where it's like mostly white kids, to Arizona, where it's mostly Hispanic kids, back to Gresham or wherever, where it's mostly white kids. So I jumped around. I knew that there were possibilities, right? So I went from the beginning, it was very mixed, to very white, to brown, to white. And then later on I would go to Woodlawn, which was like mostly black. Let's bring it back. So I'm on this bus, and I'm on this bus with my friends, and I'm sitting there, right? I'm sitting there, and I see all the other kids. I see them going up and down. You know that song that's like, okay, I'm gonna stop. This is stupid. The kids on the bus go up and down. I don't know if that's where they got it, but that's what kids were doing. Like, so we'd go over, I don't know, it was when there were bumps though, right? There would be a bump and everybody would go with the bump, right? It was a thing, I don't know. So I'm like a pussy, dude. Like, I don't break the rules. I decided on the last bump I would bump with my fellow classmates. I'd take a bump. And I got a bus citation. Stop lagging. Everyone's doing the up down over the bumps, and you know, I'm just gonna do it. We're almost to my stop. I'm gonna do the bump thing. I'm gonna do a bump. Okay? I do one damn bump, okay? Story my life. The bus driver like looks in the mirror and goes, "Hey!" at me. And is like, "Front of the bus." I don't know if she said front of the bus. This is my child memory, so you know, it's fucking weird. I just know we did the bump. We all did the bump. We all did it. I did it, and I get a fucking bus slip. I'm the only person that gets the bus slip. On a bus packed with kids, I'm the only one who gets a bus slip. If anyone else had gotten a bus slip, I would have felt not so alone. But it was so blatant. I think in the moment I thought it was because I was the new kid, but like it definitely wasn't. I was so cute. I was in second grade. I was in a little dress with my hair up. I wasn't a kid that you make an example out of, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a kid that like you say, let's give them attention so they never do it again, because they're like, I was such a sweet, shy, quiet little kid. I waited till I was off the bus. I had the slip in my hand. My dad was waiting for me with my little sister, you know, at the entrance to our apartments. I got off with my friend, and the second the bus drove away, I just broke down crying. for so many reasons. It was the first time I think I ever got in trouble. It was the first time I'd been singled out like that. It was the first time that I entertained the notion that someone was treating me different because of the color of my skin.
You've got mail.
I'm sitting here editing and I'm listening to the footage of me talking about the bus, and I remember that when I first moved to the country, something like this happened on one of my very first days. It was where these kids it was like there's this part before school, I'm sure like every school does this, but we did it in our gym, and everybody would gather in like the gym before school. And there was these kids, they were saying this rhyme that I hadn't heard in the city yet. And it was brick wall, waterfall, splish splash, kiss my, and then you snap your fingers or you make some sort of sound, right? And like the whole point of it is you don't say ass, right? Because you're not supposed to. Because you're kids. It's like, workaround. So I'm sitting here watching these kids like say it. Again, like the bus, I've had time to consider like, should I do this? This feels wrong. But everyone else is doing it. And then like, it's not that bad. So I do it. I say it. Immediately, like someone is watching me. The TA, I had a name for them. It's like the person that stands with you before recess. Just come straight to me and are like, you. Like, I don't remember if I got in like detention-y trouble, but I got a good talking to in front of the entire group of kids who had taught me to do this and were very loudly doing it around me the entire time. You gotta teach your kids to see color when the world is based upon that. When we have to put our race on almost every form we fill out, like, you should probably teach your kids to understand what color means in context. You don't have to teach your kids stereotypes to teach them the importance of color. You know what I've realized? Stupid people are stupid, and trolls are trolls, and racist people genuinely are racist. They hate brown people, so there's not really anything you can do to make them not racist, which I don't know. I just thought facts. I just thought that facts and science, statistics, history, personal accounts, videotapes. I don't know what I thought. I didn't graduate college, so
What?
There's some things I missed. Anyway, this story ends with me being real sad, and feeling alone, feeling not protected, feeling alone, feeling like a black sheep. Forgive that. I'm like a brown sheep, hi yellow sheep. I should probably stop saying that because I think it's racist as well. The classic, if your friends jump off a bridge, will you too? I said yes, and when I did jump off the bridge, I was the only one whose rope didn't work. So this didn't like ruin me, didn't crush me. I learned so much this week. There's this lady, the kind that gives you special gifts on Christmas that are like custom made for you, and the kind just like auntie friend who is just like, oh God, you're so wise and cultured and you just know so much. How I wish you lived here all the time. You're so great. How are you so strong? Things like that, would say things like that to me. That lady deleted me after I posted my last video. She did. I mean, I assume that's what it was. I posted two just other small things. I'll link them. I'll like put a picture of them right here. Put them right here. She deleted me. No interaction at all. Like no likes, dislikes between either of us. No comments. There was no like restricted viewing thing that I did, at least. I didn't like restrict her view to my shit. Here's how I know this, you might be wondering. I only have like 3 people on my list that post sick Confederate memes. Confederate memes like this. Or like this. Or like this. A few times a week I'll go and check and see what like the dope Confederate memes are. The memes of the Confederacy. And I went to go look one day, and I couldn't see any of the memes. I had no memes for that day. My meme cup was empty. And I looked, and it was like, yeah, it was like add friend.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
But I was like, but we was...
When you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
But we were friends yesterday, because you gave me all the sick memes yesterday. I live for them. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. This week has been a little bitch. And some of y'all have been tinier bitches than that. You know? I've known some of you for most of my life. Most of my life. And I thought, and you're smarter than what you're doing. You're smarter than trying to be part of this tribe. Your whiteness does not exist unless it's stepping on me. You come from so many rich cultures and places like Russia and Ireland and Sweden, Denmark, fucking England, Australia. So many cool things to attach yourself to, but not white. Think about it. What else? What is white? What is your white? No, your ancestors. There's something to be said for that. But what is your whiteness? When did this club start? Jesus Christ, has this been a crazy week? This has been a crazy week. There's something that I saw Amanda Seales post a while ago that basically just talked about how it's so frustrating wondering if you're crazy trying to speak your truth and convince these people that they've been seeing things the wrong way, but essentially realizing that they know already, you know? They know. They know their ignorance. They don't see it as ignorance, though. Essentially just beating a dead horse, kind of. Like beating a racist horse? Riding a racist horse? I don't know. Some of these people I've known for so long, to think that the entire time they literally thought that there was something in my, like, actual DNA that, like, makes me dumber, more violent, more liable to, like, kill babies. Well, what are you talking about? What I want to know is, like, all these people that I hear spewing this shit, y'all know the same people I do, okay? Y'all know the same white people I do. People who have done horrible things. What's the excuse for them? If you're putting this on, like, the color of our skin, how do you explain the Ted Bundys and the Tanya Hardings, the Seth MacFarlanes? I don't understand. It seems like there's a lot being left unexplained from the Confederate camp. That's what I'm calling it now. Why do you want to hold on to the Confederate flag either? I don't understand. Y'all, like, they lost. They were literally fighting against America. I don't get it, because y'all love America. Y'all still want to, like, rep that? I don't understand. I don't get it. God damn, how hard is it to just treat people the same? Why is that asking too much?